we need to have the questions developed in our mind that we will discuss today. এটা করলে কি হবে? It will help you to understand the upcoming topics more critically. That's why we are discussing this topic here today. So, objective of our today's discussion would be to understand that our modern or contemporary security studies, how global or how far our contemporary security studies can be termed as global, or how global is our today's security studies. At the same time, the critics, those who are saying যে security studies and intelligence studies cannot be entitled as non-Western. So we will try to test that how far security studies can be claimed as non-Western today. And if not, then is there any possibility of non-Western theories in security? So at the same time, we'll try to understand the challenges of developing non-Western security perspective. So let's start from the very first question, that how global is security studies? So let me hear the general ideas from you. What do you think? How global is security studies? Do you think we can claim security studies to be global?
Ma'am, it's mostly West-centric.
Why? It's mostly West-centric.
Ma'am, the academia, it is dominated by white authors, and the main focus is on the events occurred in Western, global North, and like Western countries mostly.
Okay. So the contributors and the contents, very significant parts of developing any particular discipline. The contents that actually developed the conceptual part of any particular discipline, and the contributors. And as we are discussing about security studies, so the frameworks that security studies actually develops, which content, which experiences, which insecurities are actually getting accommodated within this framework, will decide the nature of security studies, that it's global, local, Western, or non-Western. So let's try to understand why we are claiming that security studies is not being that much comprehensive or global. Okay, so see, the author has claimed that the academic discipline of security studies, which has emerged within Europe as a subfield of international relations in the wake of Second World War, we have already discussed this in our conceptualization class. It argues that both the traditional theories of security, that means structural theories, theories that discuss about structure, fixed structures, like realism and liberalism, and also the critical theories of security studies, which try to deconstruct the structure. The author is trying to argue that both the structural group and the deconstructing group are still being stuck within an intrinsically Eurocentric environment. তার মানে কি, The mainstream theories and the challenging theories, the critical theories, both are being claimed as Eurocentric. Why both are being claimed as Eurocentric? Despite a rise in post-colonial approaches, the current search for a global or non